Hi everyone, welcome to Updawg-Yoga. Today we're going to do a headstand yoga practice. So there's a few tips. The first one is start with your breath. So have a seat and breathe, or come into child's pose like me in this video. Bring your big toes together and your knees wide. Reach your hands forward, rest on your forehead, and then connect to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slow deep breath out through your nose. Breath in, slow deep breath out. Take as long as you need. And then move up to tabletop on your hands and knees. Move through cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly into cow pose. Exhale, round your spine into cat pose. So move a few times. Warm up your spine. You can also stretch out your hips or circle your neck. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, and then lift your hips into downward facing dog. So in order to hold a headstand, I'd like you to be able to hold down dog for at least 2 minutes or even more than that. If you can't, that's okay. Keep practicing your down dog. Stretch your hips open, lift one leg, bend your knee, and then shift forward into a plank. Another requirement for headstand, I recommend to hold plank for a minute. If you can't hold plank for a minute, you can practice for a few seconds and then drop to your knees and come back up. Or you can practice your chaturanga, lower halfway and then press back up. From your down dog, lift one leg in the air and then step your foot in between your hands into a lunge. Come up into crescent moon with your back knee down, pull your right hip back, left hip forward, and then shift your hips back, lift your right toes up into a half split. You can swing your hands back or you can put your hands on the floor. Inhale, crescent lunge, come back up into a high lunge, and then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm up and back to stretch your side body. And then you can either press back to down dog or move through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, point your toes into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, and then try it on the other side. So lift your left leg up and then step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent moon. Hold for a few breaths here, slow down. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. And then shift your hips back, lift your left toes up into a half split. Hands behind you or hands on the floor or even on yoga blocks might work. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come back into a high lunge. So your hips are nice and open. And then open up into warrior two with your back heel down, left toe straight ahead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up, breathe into your left side body. Sink into your front knee. And then plant your hands down, back to down dog or through chaturanga vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Then you can lower down, come back to your breath, slow down, especially if your breath and your heart rate picked up, and move into core work or abdominal crunches. So lie on your back, bend your knees, and this is one thing we'll do in headstand. Bend your knees, cross your right leg over your left leg. And then hook one elbow underneath the other, wrap your hands, and try some crunches. Inhale, press your lower back down. Exhale, crunch. Bring your elbows and knees together. So try this a few times. And then you'll try it on the other side. So uncross your legs and your arms. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Or first, stretch out. Reach your arms over your head, stretch your legs long. Make sure your breath is steady. And then try it on the other side. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Hook your hands and your elbows. Inhale, press your lower back down. Exhale, crunch. Stretch your arms over your head, stretch your legs long, rest. And then stretch out with bridge pose, bend your knees, rest your hands beside your hips, lift your hips into a bridge. You can also interlace your hands underneath you. Release your hands, lower your hips, rest in bound angle pose. Bring your feet together and your knees wide. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Close your eyes, rest. Come back to that calming breath that you had in child's pose. Now this is a good stopping place for some people, but if you are ready to move on to headstand, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And then rock up and down a few times and come all the way up. Move into a side plank. So from a high plank, right hand is your foundation. Stack your feet, lift your hips up into a side plank. And then repeat this on the other side. Come back to your plank. Left hand is your foundation this time. Stack your feet, lift your hips up. Hold and breathe. And then from your plank, lower down, have a seat, and rest. Now let's try headstand. So with your hands, make a triangle shape behind your head. You're not holding your head, but it's just there to support you. Bring the crown of your head into the mat, in between your arms in your triangle shape, and then try to float your legs. The best way to do this is with a wall behind you. I do have this balcony supporting me. I'm not too high up off the ground though. Definitely use a wall and use your core to lift your legs rather than kicking up into it. So hold your headstand, and then once you've got it, you can bend your knees, wrap one leg around the other into your eagle legs, just like you did for crunches. Make sure to try it on the other side as well. And if you don't get it, that's okay. Yoga is a lifelong practice. You'll keep practicing as long as you want to. And then to come out of this, take your time, use your core again to lower yourself, and rest in child's pose. You can have your arms back by your feet, or you can reach your arms forward, but rest on your forehead. Get grounded again. Slow down your breath. Of course, you can try headstand again, or if you're ready to move on with me, move to seated. So move up from tabletop, swing your feet forward, bring your big toes together, sit up tall. You can also pull the fleshy parts away from your sit bones. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, Paschimottanasana. Grab your feet or bend your knees and grab your feet, close your eyes. Bring your chin to your chest. And then move into a twist. Cross your right leg over your left leg. You can either hook your elbow and twist or hug your leg and twist. Look over your shoulder. And then try this on the other side. Cross your left leg over your right leg. Sit up tall. Hook your elbow and twist or hug your elbow. And with every inhale, sit up taller. Every exhale, twist a little bit more and look over your shoulder. Then take your time, unwind. You can rest in meditation, or my favorite, you can lie on your back and take Shavasana. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Bye.